Alright, so right now I'm showing you an example of a smaller number, but we want to talk about how we break it down so that later on, when you get to those bigger numbers, it becomes easier because the larger the number, the more time consuming it is to multiply it out. So this is standing for groups, the blue ones, right? So how many groups do you see? I see 1, 2 groups. And these two groups both have what number inside of them? 6. Okay? So this is one group of 6 and 2 groups of 6. So 2 groups of 6 we already know is 12. Alright? So but I broke 2 down into one group and another group. So this one is one group of 6. So 6 times 1. This is another group of 6. 6 times 1. When I keep them separate, 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 1 is 6. Right? But at the very end, I have to put them back together. So 6 plus 6 equals 12. Alright, so let's look at this one. How many groups are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And each group has what number in it? 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Alright, so if I were to break it into 2 and 3, so group of 2 and a group of 3. So I broke down 5 to 2 and 3 groups, right? This is how many groups? 2 groups times what? 12. There's 2 groups of 12. This one, there's how many groups of 12? 3. Altogether, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my answer is going to be the same. So 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. And at the very end, all 5 groups together, when I add it up, is going to be 60. Now let's prove this. 5 times 2 is 10. So 0, carry the 1 over. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 1 is 60. So that's breaking down. And I can do it in other ways too. So like say I said 12 times 5. And I wanted to break it into a group of 1. 12 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12, 12, 12, 12. Again, my number doesn't change because I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups altogether. It's just I'm separating it different. Now instead of 2 and 3, I'm having 1 and 4. So 12 times 1 group and 12 times 4 groups. And 12 times 1 is 12, and 12 times 4 is 48. And at the very end, I have to put it back together. Equals 60 and 60. Okay? So we're just saying 12 times 1 plus 12 times 4 equals 60. Notice how I put the parentheses, so I have to do this multiplication first and this multiplication first before I put it back together. Alright, so now we have to look at how we break down a bigger number. So the one that a lot of us had trouble with yesterday was 91 times 14. Okay, so again, let's write out this multiplication part. How many groups are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's more. 11, 12, 13, 14. And each group is 91. 91, 91, 91, 91, 91, 91, 91, 91, 91, 91, 91, 91. Okay, so this is a visualization. There's 12 groups. I'm going to write their number up on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 14 groups of 91. Okay, so remember how I talked to you about breaking it down? We want to make it easier for us. So there's many ways I could break it down. I could say 1 group of 91 and 13 groups of 91. Just like I could say 2 groups and 12 groups. Or 3 groups and 11 groups. But again, we want to make it easier for ourselves. So we don't want to do 91 times 3 and 91 times 11. It doesn't help us make it go faster. So the way we do it is we break it into 10 groups and 4 groups. Because 10 is a really easy number to multiply something with. So that first 10 I'm cutting off. Then the rest are going to be in second group. So this is 91 times how many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 91 times 10, and then 91 times the leftover groups is 1, 2, 3, 4. 91 times 4. Alright, so 91 times 10, what I like to do is I cover up the 0. Only look at 91 times 1. Okay, 91 times 1 is 91. And then how many zeros? 1 0. So that was fairly easy. 91 times 4, though, we have to multiply out the normal way. So 91 times 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 9 is 36. And if you know your multiplication table, it should come really quick. So, remember how we separated them into 2 different groups? Well, now we got to put it back together. So how do we put it back together? We add. So 910 plus 364 equals 4, 7, 12. Alright, so let's multiply it out normally. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 9 is 36. And then 1 times 1 is 1. And then 1 times 9 is... So 4, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. So as you can see, I got the same answer. We're talking about how we make it easier for ourselves. A quicker way, but this is recommended for people who want to visualize it, so they can draw it out. They can do the times 10 to make it easier, smaller numbers, and then less chance of making a mistake right here. Because what I'm seeing is a lot of people, they're just off by 1 number. So 1274, they'll say like 1374 or something like that. So let's see.